Hello, that's an expert. Today I'm going to tell you guys why I started collecting iPhones and the older iPod touches. The reason is I wouldn't be collecting iPod touches and iPhones today if it wasn't for Everything Apple Pro on his speed test video, because his iPhone speed test videos and iPod touch videos made me want to get every generation iPhone. If it wasn't for this video right here, every iPhone speed test. If it wasn't for this video right here, then I wouldn't start collecting iPhones today. I have the 2G, 3G, 3GS, 4, 4S, 5, and 5C, and 6S. I still need to collect the 5S, 6 Plus, 6S Plus, and SE, 7 Plus. 7 more iPhones to go. So right now, I'm starting to look for an iPhone 5S right now. So, right now, I'm searching for an iPhone 5S. I'm trying to get the iPhone 5S right now, off eBay. Like, usually how it takes every couple of days or so I get a new iPhone, but my most recent was the 5C. Then next this year, I'm going to try to collect the rest of the 64-bit iPhones. The ones I can get off eBay are the iPhone 5S, 6, and 6 Plus. Those are the 3 I can get off eBay. But the ones that are going to be harder are the 6S Plus and SE and 7 Plus. These 4 are going to be hard to get off eBay, but these 3 right here are not. They're easy to get. My dad has to help me search for them. Say for the 5C, it was really hard to get some of the iPhones. The 4S and the 5C were the hardest ones to get. Because on the 4S I could buy right away, but the 5C, if you guys get the 5C off eBay, you have to bid on it. There's no buy now. The buy now they're like over $100, but I had to do it like $75. That's all I had. That's how much the iPhone 5C got cost on eBay. Next video coming today. My Apple Watch bands, I'm getting new bands today from my Apple Watch, gonna be yellow. If you're wondering why my Apple Watch didn't wake up, I turned the wrist section off, because every time I turn it upside down, it'll wake up on me. See, this is the reason why I got so many iPhones. I want to collect every generation iPhone. So here's the ones I have now. I got the 2G, 3G, 3GS, 4, 4S, 5, 5C, but here's my iPhone 3G, and look at his iPhone 3G. If you look at his iPhone 3G, he has no wallpapers and no battery percentage. But here's my iPhone 3G. Hang on, let me go back. But my iPhone 3G has a wallpaper and battery percentage, which his does not. Because I programmed to the code. The link for that video will be in the description below. If you're wondering how I got the battery percentage and the home screen wallpaper. The video I found source for that will be in the description below. Plus, I did something else to my iPhone 4. Know how usually you have to be jailbroken to get the map debug settings or something? But since that profile didn't work, hang on, let me zoom out first. Oh, good. But that's not my location. That was just the demo location I did for last time I used it. When I hit the status bar, I get debug settings. Tell me comments below if you want me to make a video how I got the debug settings. Because these debug settings, this is a non-jailbroken iPhone 4. This iPhone 4 is not jailbroken at all. When I search for Cydia, see, nothing comes up. See that? No Cydia, nothing. This iPhone 4 is not a jailbroken device. If you're wondering if I was able to reprogram it to get by the weather channel, but look right here when I scroll down to the bottom, it says the weather channel and Yahoo. Because apparently I put the weather channel in to try to get to run by weather channel, but I got to run by Yahoo by mistake. Hang on, let me delete some of my cities here. Okay, so there we go. These are not the cities I live in, none of that. But on the iPhone 4S here, hang on, let me get it. So, I'm going to delete my current location. I'm going to try to get it so you guys will not see my current location. Almost done. Okay, so there we go. See, the iPhone 4S is run by the weather channel. See, when I click the weather channel on the iPhone 4S, it just takes me directly to the Safari, rather. When I do it on the iPhone 4, it takes me directly to the App Store to download the app. And the way I did this, it was just the code I put in that caused it. See that? Tell me comments below if you like those codes I put in. And if you're lucky enough, you can put in a special code to change the switch from mute to orientation lock. Put a code in just right. Which I did to my 3GS, and one of the most bizarre things happened. When I put the code in and did it, when I turned the vibration, there's no logo there. when I double click the home button, go back here, this orientation lock had nothing in it, but it did nothing. It's really weird until I reset all my settings or took out the code. Then it fixed itself. But see, I enabled the battery percentage on my iPod Touch the exact same way as everything iPod Pro did. But my iPhone 6S I'm recording with was a locked phone. It only worked on one carrier. So this iPhone 6S, the 6S I'm recording with right now, worked on AT&T only. But I unlocked it, so it works with any carrier now. The link for that will be in the description below if I can find the website again, because I don't remember. See that? Every generation iPhone. And this guy has every generation iPad, and he has every single generation iPod Touch. If I could find the video. See, he has every single model iPod Touch. Whoops. This can get a little tricky. See, he has every iPod Touch ever made. See that? He has every single generation iPod Touch. I only need the 5th and 6th. I only need 2 more iPods to complete my collection for the iPod Touch. See, I have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gen iPod Touch. See, the iPod Touch 2nd gen had the battery. I got the battery percentage enabled on almost all my iPhones except the meant the iPod except the 1st gen, because the 1st gen didn't work on the iPad I bought because I reprogrammed these iPods to do that. But I put 3 codes in for this one. But apparently, if you put the codes in for this iPod Touch off from 3G, it will slow down a whole lot, which makes the 3G the slowest phone. My 3G is actually even slower than my 4S before I programmed it. So before I reprogrammed this iPhone 3G, it was very fast, and then the 4S was slow. But after I programmed the 3G, it was super slow. So all my devices here. But for my next beta videos, but for iOS 11 beta, let me show you some. Tell me comments below if you know I ran the iOS 10 betas. So if you guys recall how I made iOS 10 beta video, like 10 beta 6, using my iPhone 5 for the demo. But I'm not going to be using my iPhone 5 or 5C anymore for the 10 beta. I'm not going to be using my iPhone 5 or 5C for the beta demonstrations anymore, because these two have limited support. So the only way I'm going to start recording with my iPad, because my iPad has the same camera as my old iPad does. So next year, when iOS 11 beta 1 comes out, I won't be able to use these two phones anymore, because they're not going to be supported. So my 6S and my watch is going to be the only 2 devices supported. But after I get the 5S, I'll be able to use that one as my demo instead. Because the 5S 64-bit, the 5C has limited support this year. But I want 10.2 on these two. So iOS 10 is going to be the last firmware major release that these iPhone 5 and 5C are going to be supported on. But I will be able to use, that's right, I'll be able to use my iPad as the beta video, because I will be running iOS 11 beta on this iPad very soon, because see, it supports iOS 10.2, and because iOS 10 has limited support on the iPhone 5, 5C, and the iPad 4th generation. So I'm going to be using this iPad as the beta video, if it'll let me download it, because I got the iOS 10 developer beta 1 over the air before the public beta came out. So that's the reason why I start collecting iPhones now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Links for the videos will be in the description below. That's the next video. Peace out.